How do you get rid of that?
Get rid of what?
Where it says help?
It says help.
Can I just hit
Help! I
will
need
that will that go
somebody.
away, or my chat will go away? And I
Not
can't read.
just
You know what? I'll just
anybody.
read the chat this
I
way.
don't know. I don't know what that means. Help! Need someone.
Yep.
Help!
Help. Yeah.
When I was younger, so much younger than people. I always break into song on the Beach Report for those of you who don't know me.
Okay, let me just get out of here. Put me live on here.
So, welcome, Beach Report family.
Yeah.
And if you want to join the Beach Report family, just come on over to the Beach
That's right.
Report with Julie Cohen and
Mm-hmm.
subscribe, and you can be part of the Beach Report family too. We have a lot of fun. We go to the beach every day that we can. And of course,
There you
we
go.
can't go to the beach right now because we are in the crappy weather of Pennsylvania.
Is this now?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let me look for it on my page. I don't have anybody.
I see your phone.
You see my phone? Yeah.
Look. No.
Oh, that. Oh, well. Yeah,
Okay.
that's where it is. It's okay. So I'm just going to look for myself here.
There you go. So I don't know. I'm not messing with anything on my iPad because it will go off.
Yeah, don't touch. Just don't touch it. Everything's
Don't touch
working.
anything, guys.
You touch it, you'll
There
ruin
I'll
it.
ruin
Don't be
it.
doing that.
I will.
So, by the way, this is my last day here with Jamie. I'm gonna take off as soon as the show is over and go see my granddaughter, and then I'll be in Philadelphia for a few days before I head back to sunny, beautiful Florida. And if you want to come with me to sunny, beautiful Florida, I
I'll go.
welcome you.
I'll
Yeah,
go. I'll go.
well,
I'll
you can
go.
go virtually.
It will. It won't be raining.
No, well, no, it will be raining. It rains in Florida every
Yeah, but
every
I see
day. This
blue
is our wet.
skies and a
Yeah,
beach
no, this
and-
is our wet season. But here's the thing: it rains and then it stops. So it's a beautiful morning usually, and then we have our afternoon rain showers,
Yes.
and then it stops, and then we
Nice.
have more beautiful weather, and
Yes.
and it's always warm, and we never have to wear sweaters. We never have to worry about being cold. It's really nice in
That
Florida.
sounds.
I love Florida so much. I really do, and I really miss it. Whoops. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now mine works too, and I can
Yes.
monitor from my phone. So
Yeah, that's what I did.
awesome. Okay. So welcome everybody to Memorial Day on the Beach Report. And I am here live with Jamie Crow once again on my last day here.
And on my
There's my people. Hi, Jake.
Hi, Jake.
Hi, F8N. Hey, Juan. Good to see everybody. Happy Memorial Day.
Yes, happy Memorial
I know
Day.
it's not the happiest holiday because it is a memorial, so it is grieving in a way. But no, well, it's not really grieving. It's remembering.
Right.
It's honoring. And as soon as we get a few more people on, I want to let you guys hear my favorite Memorial Day speech, which is by Ronald Reagan. I believe that Sergeant Major actually mentioned
He
it
did.
yesterday because it is such an amazing speech. So once we get this party started, I'm gonna play that. And oh, we got the trolls are here.
Oh, of course, that's all right.
Welcome, trolls. Yeah, you just help my engagement, so it's not so bad. Anyway, okay, I am going to bring up this speech. Let me get it on.
And then we'll start off with talking about yesterday, our amazing.
Yes, we had
trip
such an
to
amazing experience
Indiantown Gap
yesterday.
in
Indian
Pennsylvania.
Town Gap was so great. Okay, so I'm gonna play this for y'all.
Just put a medium pepper.
A minute. What did you just say?
Put your oh
yeah, I could put it right there. That's a good idea. Oh well, it would be good if we had sound now.
There you go.
In America's cities and towns today, flags will be placed on graves and cemeteries. Public officials will speak of the sacrifice and the valor of those whose memory we honor.
I have no illusions about what little I can add now to the silent testimony of those who gave their lives willingly for their country. Words are even more feeble on this Memorial Day, but the sight before us is that of a strong and good nation that stands in silence and remembers those who were loved and who in return loved their countrymen enough to die for them. Yet we must try to honor them, not for their sakes alone, but for our own. And if words cannot repay the debt we owe these men, surely with our actions, we must strive to keep faith with them and with a vision that led them to battle and a final sacrifice. Our first obligation to them and ourselves is plain enough. The United States and the freedom for which it stands, the freedom for which they died, must endure and prosper. Their lives remind us that freedom is not bought cheaply. It has a cost. It imposes a burden. And just as they, when we commemorate, were willing to sacrifice, so too must we, in a less final, less heroic way, be willing to give of ourselves. Each died for a cause he considered more important than his own life. Well, they didn't volunteer to die. They volunteered to defend values for which men have always been willing to die if need be. The values which make up what we call civilization. And how they must have wished, in all the ugliness that war brings, that no other generation of young men to follow would have to undergo that same experience. As we honor their memory today, let us pledge that their lives, their sacrifices, their valor shall be justified and remembered for as long as God gives life to this nation. And let us also pledge to do our utmost to carry out what must have been their wish, that no other generation of young men will ever have to share their experiences and repeat their sacrifice. Earlier today, with the music that we have heard, that of our national anthem, I can't claim to know the words of all the national anthems in the world, but I don't know of any other that ends with a question and a challenge as ours does. Does that flag still wave, or the land of the free and the home of the brave? That is what we must do.
Yeah.
Wow, that was extraordinary. Brought me to tears. Because when I think about my country and I think about everything that we've been through and everything we're going through right now, I have so much hope and faith. I do. I do, but I also have a lot of sorrow and a lot of
Yeah.
remembering the people who gave everything for me to be free, for you to be free,
Mhm.
and fought for this country tooth and nail. And when you drive through Pennsylvania, like I've been doing lately, because I live in Florida. For those of you who don't know, it's the beach report for a reason. But when I come up here to my home, Philadelphia, or sorry, Pittsburgh is where I was raised as a child, and Pennsylvania is it's my home, and I have driven across the state in every way I could. And lately, especially, I don't take the turnpike anymore because it's very expensive, and I'm not spending that kind of money to drive on a dangerous road
Correct.
that stinks. So I've been driving through Pennsylvania on Route 30. I just take Route 30 the whole way. I don't get off of Route 30, and I am able to then see every amazing amazing part of Pennsylvania. I got to drive through Gettysburg. If you guys were with me, I went right through Gettysburg on Route 30. Route 30 is the heart of Pennsylvania. So if you do ever come to Pennsylvania and you want to drive across the state, stay off the
And
turnpike.
Olson.
And even Route
Amazing.
80 up north is no fun. It doesn't cost anything, but it's no fun. But Route 30 is a blast. And I
Yeah.
drive through there, going through all the little towns, and I don't even see the time go by. It's just like the sweetest drive.
It is.
And it's not hard and it's not taxing. And there are some amazing mountains on the way there. But I think the most important thing that I see when I drive through Pennsylvania is history.
There's a lot of history in
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
I feel like I am driving through history and seeing all the old homes that have been here for maybe 250 years, maybe even longer. And we wanted to talk about yesterday. We went to the Indian Town Gap
Okay, hold
National
on.
Cemetery.
I'm showing
You're gonna bring up the interview, or what are you doing?
I'm going to, but hold on. Let me do one thing
Okay,
at a
all
time.
right. Jamie's got a plan.
I'm trying to plan. This is okay.
And thank you so much for the donation. That was really kind of you.
Yesterday we went to Indian Town Gap because one of our J6ers is buried there, and he was a Marine, and he died of cancer.
So we honored him.
Because the when he was in jail at DC Gulag, he got denied medical treatment, and it's a sad day. But this is me here giving him a flag. I will show you. I'll make sure. Okay, that's me putting a flag on his grave. Here it is. Okay, that is on my Facebook. If you guys want to take pictures off there, but there I am doing that. Let's see here. I don't want to do too much. Okay, so then we also did. Let me see if I could bring up video.
So we went through the cemetery, which is so beautiful. If you've never been to a national cemetery, you really should check it out because it's a place of peace, but it's also a place of history. And we met the most amazing people too yesterday.
See if I
And one woman we met who was
I have
there.
to have that on video too.
You do? Oh, good. With the last woman, so she wanted to know why we were standing on a bridge taking pictures, and then she saw the reason we were there was because they set out more than 7,000 flags in honor
7,000 flags.
of the men and women who fought in the Gulf War. And that was really beautiful
Okay,
to see
here
those
is-
flags up. That's the picture on my thumbnail.
Here is, let's see if I can get this to.
Jamie's just gonna play it for you so that we don't have to tell you about it ourselves.
Is it?
Oh, to the guy who wants to marry me. Sorry, too late. I'm already married. My husband's in heaven, but I am still married to him.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. Let me just back this up a minute. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hello, how are you?
And this is the Sergeant General who's telling us.
He's obviously a Marine. Yeah, so I'm a retired Marine, so I enlisted in 1977 and retired in 2010 out of the Pentagon. I never planned on making it a career, but
We'll let you listen to that.
happened at the right time. I had great Marines.
Give a picture of him.
Of him?
Yeah, and I can just play it.
Oh, well, no, no, I can't.
Yeah, so if you're a good leader and your Marines are doing really well, then you excel, and that's how it works. So
He was a jughead.
Take care of your Marines.
What an amazing guy.
What a great jughead. By the way, that's what they call them, jugheads. I don't know why.
It was a great ride. Probably, the pinnacle of my career as a sergeant major, leading Marines in the battle of Fallujah. Oh wow! That was pretty good. And then I came home and I went to headquarters Marine Corps. to MRA at Quantico for 2 years. Was going to retire. Then I put in for.
You liked it too much?
Well, yeah, I would have had to retire mandatorily, but I put in for a job at the Pentagon where I had to compete against the other services. I got that, and I did my last 3 years at the Pentagon. And a lot of my friends, me being an infantry guy all these years, are like, "Well, how could you do
Look
that?"
at all
I
those
said, "Well,
medals.
because I can help a lot of people."
And they were so beautiful.
Look at all those medals.
Everybody.
What years did you work at the Pentagon?
I was there 2006 to 2009.
Nice. And all of those medals, what are they from?
Those are all from all the great things that my Marines did.
He was so humble.
You work hard and you lead your Marines well, and they do well, and then I get rewarded for what my Marines do.
That's nice.
Give all the credit to our great Marines
Yeah.
that are serving our country.
Well, I give all the credit to our great Marines as well for serving our country.
Okay.
And thank you for your service.
Sure, no problem. It's an honor and pleasure.
Yeah. I don't know if you town yet.
I am from here.
I was going to say, I hear an accent. He's
My-
a Philadelphia boy.
Harrisburg boy.
My
dad's a Harrisburg too.
Little history of my family. I traced us back to 1450 in Ala Magna. Father to son, all the way.
Yeah.
And his name was Andreas. My ancestor that came to America in 1737 was also named Andreas.
Oh my God.
And my fourth great grandfather is buried at St. Thomas Church in Linglestown. Revolutionary War.
You can see these
He
videos
was born
on
in
Jamie Pro,
1760 and died in 1840.
CROWE on my Facebook. I have them on there. They're also supposed to be on the beach report. Yeah. So,
Wow, that's pretty neat. Yeah,
It's a good name.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's amazing how far as a country, and can you believe 250?
No, I can't. And I was just telling them, I don't know if you heard,
Now.
my son, who is a Marine, is a Marine, but served in the Marines, and he's getting married on the 250th anniversary of our country.
That's amazing.
July 4th this year, he's getting married.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
What a great way for a military family.
yeah, to celebrate a lot
Country
of.
is great.
Let's tell them how great this country is, because
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that don't think this country is great. I'd say our country is the best country in the whole wide world.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for our military, we
So
wouldn't be where we are.
I'm back to 1450 of Southman in Alamagna. Three of my ancestors were born in Alamagna, which
We
was
have
the
a
Roman
Marine on
occupation
right
of
now.
Germany. So,
Wow.
Thank you for your
Oh my
service.
gosh.
yeah.
So you're just following a path that was carved out for you
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's awesome that you did that.
Yep, absolutely. We some great men in my family, and of course great women too. Because without great wives, you would
Yeah,
have.
we
Oh,
know.
Army and Infantry. Okay, sorry. Thank you.
So thank you so much.
Thank you
Can
for your
tell us your
service.
name? I didn't. I catch
So my name is Sergeant Major Retired Joseph Allen Stout, Staudt.
Thank you.
Sure.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us and talking to everybody all over the world.
And he's going to say something about the flags out
We
there.
appreciate
our veterans. We do.
We have a great country here.
He's going to say about the flags at the beginning of this. We're going to show you
Right.
those pictures too.
Exactly.
And the ability to do the things that we want to do in this country. And freedom is not free. It comes at a price.
Freedom is
So
not
we want to
free.
honor those that have paid that price and made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms.
And it paves the way for the future. You've got your sons getting married. You're going to have grandchildren.
It already has fiction.
Oh
oldest,
my
so,
goodness.
yeah.
Can you imagine six?
It's wonderful. Yeah, exactly. But that's what we fight for, is those people.
Oh, absolutely.
Really.
Yeah. Yes, for those who are here now and those that will come after us. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I call them the big people. All right. Well, thank you so much,
Sure.
Sergeant Major. We really
Sure.
appreciate it.
Yeah, there's a little more.
And remember all of our fallen heroes today. That's what it's all about.
That's it.
And when I get home, I'm gonna have a toast to all of them or two, maybe three.
Great.
Yeah, I think we can stop the interview now because we don't really talk about anything that. Yeah, but he talks about the flag. Oh, right, I forgot.
My dad was actually born in
Yeah, that's right. It was like your last question.
Pennsylvania. I live in
Yeah.
Florida now, but I'm
Pennsylvania is a very unique state. It's beautiful.
Flores.
And even
Pennsylvania.
today, 250 50 years later, after our country was founded here, look at how much open mountain land and fields.
That's true.
During
So
COVID,
true.
we couldn't do a lot, so we just drove all around the state. It's like, oh, beautiful. Yeah. And have you been to Germany?
We just talked about that.
I know, I know,
We
we
did.
did.
That.
Well, you look at
It looks the same.
look at the lyrics.
Yeah, Pennsylvania looks like Germany and Switzerland.
Holy shit, we're back home again. Do we guys
Exactly.
lost in a storm and get back home? And
Yeah.
And Switzerland is like
Yeah.
too. It's all the same there, and that
Yeah.
was like I've been telling some
especially Obegal, and that area is so beautiful.
It is. It is.
It really is.
It is. That's
So,
why we have so many
I'm
turkeys.
planning when I finally retire. I'm running a gun shop, South Fun Shop right now.
Oh yeah.
Colonial Park. But I'm going to retire soon.
Okay.
And I'm planning a multi-generational trip for all of us to go back to Germany. But
Fantastic.
actually, the city, I've been to Germany a lot with the military and on vacation. But there's actually a city, small community in Germany named Stout. That's the UDT. And so I want to get there. So it's south of Cologne.
Yeah.
South of Cologne, and it is would be, I guess, west of Frankfurt.
Okay, because it sounds
So
around here.
Rhineland, Valentine in that area.
Yeah. I think I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting over there, isn't it? But it is funny
It is.
how much it looks like Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yeah.
we're Pennsylvanians from my family is since before we were a country.
Well, that's why we also have all these Amish, the Pennsylvania Dutch.
Yes.
They all come from Germany,
Yeah.
and their language is very much actually like Swiss. It sounds like Swiss to me.
Yes.
The way they speak
So
their dialect.
there's a book out there that I'm on the stout, all three spellings.
Yeah.
Reunion commission every year.
Oh yeah.
And in 2033 will be the 300 years since the first stout came to.
How exciting is that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of a big deal.
Proud family history that you have. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
And here you
Yeah.
are representing all of them.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Absolutely.
One more question.
Okay.
You come in with the fantasy. You need to come there. What is all the flags?
Okay.
Everybody was saying, asking, and I was like,
Okay,
what
sure.
is that?
So yeah, I happen to know that. I know work here.
We'll show you pictures
So
then.
they used to go around and put the flags on each
This is the
individual
information.
grave.
Right. Yes.
So now each flag, as you drive in the driveway, represents one of the grave sites here. So they just display them all, and it's a magnificent picture. If you go over this, go up on the bridge,
Okay.
that goes
Okay,
across
this is
the
good.
front area. We will take a picture of the flags from there. I've done that before. It's amazing. Now the blue flags that you see, those are all people that are buried here that are from Pennsylvania. All get a Pennsylvania flag. So you have all the U.S. flags coming in, and then you have the blue
We'll show you
flag,
that thing.
Pennsylvania state flag, and they
Looking for the
represent
picture.
all the Pennsylvania veterans that are buried here as well.
That's amazing. Do you know how many veterans are buried?
What they said about 70-some thousand.
Wow.
So far.
Yeah,
There's a lot more. I told him, I said, my parents are here, my in-laws are here, I got uncles here. Is this place going to get filled up?
It's out.
Before, is it going to get filled up? There'll be no room for me. They said, they said, no, you're good. They said, there's a lot of land here to expand. So we'll have room here.
Those are all
So
flags.
even if I
You
live
put that over there. Put it over here. And then, oh, yeah.
I have a good friend, George
And then film the
Ivanov,
Pennsylvania flag.
that I met a while back.
You can have a picture of that. I'll show you. I'll show you that. Oh, no,
he,
you're wrong person.
He tried to enlist in the Marine Corps at 16, lied about his age. They caught him, so he had to wait a year.
I think they're
Still
there.
in the
Who's
local
talking?
area.
Oh.
He was an immigrant
Oh,
to America
okay.
with his family.
Okay.
Okay, so that's Sergeant Major Stout that we met yesterday at the.
Yes.
To America
Hold on a
with
minute.
his
I'm
family.
gonna get out of here.
And,
Okay.
So we met Sergeant Major Stout yesterday when we were at the National Cemetery at Fort Indiantown Gap.
Okay.
And
So
he told us all the information that we had all these questions, and he was able to answer everyone.
this was This was going into the cemetery. See how all the flags are? This
It was stunning.
this is
Like
all
you
the
didn't even
flags
you
that
didn't
were
even
going in
expect it.
there.
You just start driving
was
into the
really
cemetery
cool.
and your eyes are just
And then
with all these
I'm going to
flags.
show
It
you the
was so
Pennsylvania
beautiful.
flags. And then here's where the Pennsylvania flags are. There was a whole bunch of Pennsylvania flags. So that's what it looked like. It was beautiful
It
going
was
in there.
so beautiful.
Oh, here's even a better picture of the Pennsylvania flags. See, that's all the in there. Let's see if
It was a great experience. If you want something to do on a day when you just want to be at peace, it's a great place to go. It's very peaceful. It's very
it's
soothing.
really cool.
It's a cemetery, but everyone there just has this look of reverence.
Yes.
It was just amazing. Oh, we've got another veteran on. I'm U.S. Army Field Artillery veteran. Some battle brothers didn't make it home. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Thank you
Thank
too,
you.
Dad.
Then
And
he
then
was,
we've got the troll.
Here I am with one of our J6ers that passed away.
And he was a
And
Marine.
he was a Marine.
So I know seeing all the veterans coming on my show, probably on yours too.
Probably.
You are the ones who knew these people and fought with them.
Yes.
And you are the ones who are really feeling Memorial Day. When I drive through Pennsylvania, it's history. You're feeling Memorial Day, I think, harder than most of us. And my heart goes out to you because, like many of you are saying, those are your friends. And war is a horrible thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, bless you all, brave men and women. God bless you all.
God bless.
It is a sad day, especially for Dad, and
Mhm.
and the rest of the veterans who are on right now. My heart goes out to you because I think Memorial Day, is a different meaning for those of you who fought alongside these people and they're not here
Yes.
anymore. And I cannot even imagine that kind of pain, but we're here for you. We love you and we thank you for your service. And we're glad that you're still here. And we are very, very sorry that you lost your friends.
Yeah.
And many people who've lost their family members, all in the name of freedom.
That's the truth.
Yeah. Because freedom, as Ronald
Because we
Reagan
wouldn't-
said, isn't
We
free.
wouldn't be free if it wasn't for all our military.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that says on Veterans Day we celebrate. You're right. You're
We
right.
do.
Veterans Day, we celebrate you and honor you. But Memorial Day, I know you are honoring and grieving
Also.
people you knew. So
And all our veterans are heroes.
yes, all of them are heroes.
Mhm.
And it's a sad day.
It is a sad day.
So I had hoped to go to a Memorial Day parade. And unfortunately, because Pennsylvania did not get the memo that summertime is coming, so they canceled everything. At least in her little town, they canceled. They canceled everything because it's overcast. I know it was raining really hard this morning, apparently, but it's now overcast.
You want to put on what your, if they want to help donate, just say it out loud for mine.
Yeah, you say it. Go ahead.
I don't know what yours is.
What do you mean? What mine is?
Jillbox.com. Where do they donate to?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I would prefer that you go to jillbooks.com and buy a book.
There you go. And then do you want to show them?
Yeah, you don't have to donate anything. Although you did, and I thank you very much. But I am an author and a publisher.
Give me your other book.
And well, this book is this is more of my veterans book. This book is about the way 9/11 changed our society, and I focus very hard on veterans in this book because Well, I want to show them this one.
Mhm.
Yeah, because this is called, like it was yesterday, a journalist's files since 9/11. And in honor, this is a great idea. In honor of Memorial Day, I'm going to read you a chapter here about a veteran who didn't come home. Let me just find that.
Do you have how many people died that day?
Oh,
Close
on
that.
9/11?
Yes.
Yeah, I do have it here. I dedicated it. Well, here I have nearly 3,000.
Okay.
So nearly 3,000.
Nearly three.
But that's I want to honor a Marine who is very important to my book, and his name is Sergeant Joe Caskey.
Okay, is it just JillBooks.com?
Yeah, JillBooks.com is my website. So
And is
please,
that how they donate?
yes, yeah, you can go there. You can buy a book. You can donate too.
If you want to be nasty,
Oh, do we have another nasty
yeah,
person?
maybe it's just saying that I
Oh,
can't even read.
No, we'll just get rid of
We
them.
need to
They're just
if
nasty
you
people.
can't be nice, say anything. else.
Unfortunately, Jamie has her haters just like I do, and we just ignore them because they're
We do.
super rude.
And yes, I am coming out with a book also.
Yes, she is. And it's going to be amazing.
On the other side.
Oh, here's the
yeah,
working vacation on Paris Island that I actually told Sergeant Major about.
that Jill is going to help me with.
Okay. I'm going to read you this chapter. This is an excerpt from my book, Like It Was Yesterday, A Journalist's Files Since 9/11. American Legion Post, renamed for fallen hero. I wrote this article, by the way. Well, it was it appeared in the Pittsburgh Gazette on May 31st, 2012. After this past Memorial Day, no one in the Laurel Gardens neighborhood of Ross Township will ever forget that Sergeant Joseph D. Caskey went to North Hills High School right down the street. His name and likeness now memorialized on a large sign that hangs over the 6th Street entrance of the newly renamed Sergeant Joseph D. Caskey American Legion Post 80. According to Bob Fleischel, commander of Post 80, the renaming of an American Legion post is a very significant event. We're relocating the post in honor of a fallen Marine. It's historical and earth-shaking and heart-pounding for me and all the other members of the military, he said just before the event. A Westview native and 2004 graduate of North Hills High School, Sergeant Caskey, 24, was the commander of his 50-member convoy in Helmand Province, Afghanistan, when the vehicle he was in was hit by an improvised explosive device, an IED, on June 26, 2010. This was his second tour of duty. Sergeant Caskey also served in Iraq in 2008. Rededicating the post in honor of a young man is out of the ordinary, noted Mr. Fleischel. Bureaucracies usually wait, but we just elected to go with a younger veteran. This was a monumental decision, he said. When Sergeant Caskey died and his remains came back for his funeral, the reception of the community was overwhelming, recalled Mr. Fleischel. This made us see that honoring him as a young man of the community who made the ultimate sacrifice was the right decision. The Caskeys are a military family going all the way back to World War I. Despite the sweltering heat, a large group of nearly 400 people, including the Ross Township Police Color Guard, the Three Rivers Marine Corps League, and the active duty Marine Color Guard and rifle teams, listened to friends, family, and comrades give personal accounts of Sergeant Caskey's life and death and the effect he had upon everyone he'd ever met. They called him the German giant, said Captain William Pendergrast, a Marine. All of legends are told about him now, how he could throw a football a quarter mile. Best looking man in the world. His magnetism compelled others to follow him, and his strength inspired others to make themselves strong. U.S. Air Force Technical Sergeant Jeremy Caskey, 34, recounted all the times he and his brothers would pass the American Legion post on their way to school. We never could have dreamed that this would happen, he said, of the post being renamed after his younger brother. Marine Staff Sergeant Joshua Caskey, 31, suffered a traumatic brain injury from a suicide bomber during his service in Iraq and is now retired. He talked about how he feared for his brother's safety, especially after Joe embarked on his second tour of duty. I worried every single night that he was over there and that he may not come home, said Joshua, adding that seeing the Caskey name on the American Legion post is an honor and a privilege. My brother laid down his life for this country, and I am damn proud of that because this is the greatest country in the world. The
Amen.
biggest thing about today is that we're overwhelmed by the support we're getting, not just from our friends, but from people we don't even know who are part of this community, said Sergeant Caskey's father, Reverend Gerald Caskey, another veteran who has passed away that we honor today. We're basking in the sunlight of their compassion. It soothes the wound regarding our loss, but every time we drive by there, we'll see his name and what it represents, he added. This is a powerful reminder of a person willing to give his life for what he believed in. We're so grateful for the kindness of the people here in North Hills, and we know we're not the only ones. Our hearts go out to any family that has had to live with this and go through it. However, the circumstances under which he died were honorable and heroic, and it makes somewhat of a difference to note that his death wasn't senseless. High school buddy Josh Trembulac of McCandless said that the sign gives him comfort. It will be nice to drive past here and see it, he said, noting that he and his fiancee, Stephanie Shola, plan on taking a picture of themselves beneath the sign on June 2nd, which is their wedding day. Joe introduced us. Sergeant Caskey's girlfriend, Megan Clark, she was only 25, of Westview, will continue to honor his memory with the second annual Fearless 5K. This was a race that they did. And proceeds benefited the Injured Marine Semper Fi Fund.
Yep.
We're expecting an even bigger response this year, said the founder of the event, which will feature family-friendly activities, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the message of the race is about taking something bad and turning it into something good. That was the message of Joe's funeral. And I think that it's a good general philosophy. We need to respect these guys for what they did and what they continue to do for our country, said Mr. Fleischel. The American Legion is made up of all members of the armed forces, and every family is touched by someone in the military somewhere along their lineage. And yeah, so that's a chapter from my book, and I honor Sergeant Joseph Caskey and thank him for his sacrifice to our country and his family and his dad, who has since passed away. I published my book in 2015, so these articles are actually going on 20 years old. It's kind of amazing.
Yes.
Anyway, I did want to honor a Marine that I had never met, Joseph Caskey, but I met his entire family, and his brother Josh actually got a Home for Heroes, which is a group that helps people like Josh and to have their own home when they've been injured in the battles of war. So yeah, sacrifice. It's a sacrifice.
It is a sacrifice.
Anyway, and again, we are currently fighting our battles, and pray for everybody involved in that. Is there anything else you would like to say on this Memorial Day?
Oh, yeah. There is like always. There's always something we could say.
There's always something.
There's always we can say.
Although I do have to get ready to go over to
Oh,
Philadelphia today, and I'm going to see my new baby granddaughter.
Yes.
So I'm very happy. Thank you so much, by the way, for the sparkles. And I am so I'm so filled with love, and the memorial today, Memorial Day, is it's about our country and the
And
people who
appreciate how
yeah
free we are.
who gave the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom.
Yes.
We sacrificed for our flag, says Doodad. Thank you.
And thank you for making America great again.
Absolutely. It means everything.
It does mean everything. It absolutely means everything.
Yeah. So,
So does anybody have any questions? Somebody asked if we would do any.
oh boy, we've got the nasty people here.
Oh my God.
I wonder what's wrong with you that you feel that you have to come onto a show like this about Memorial Day
Then they
and
then
just
they tell me where I
say
work, and
disgusting things.
that's it, it. If you have nothing else better to do, come on, man. Today's a day of
It's a day of thanking those who sacrificed their
not.
lives for our country. And there are people who just can't get over themselves. You know, when you say these things, these nasty things on my show, on her show, you just show us who you are. You're not talking about Jamie. You're actually talking about yourself. And we can all see what kind of person you are. So
I just. It's
you know,
just. It.
yeah.
Why would you? It. I mean, I don't care, and my work knows what I do. They all know, and at least we
Thanks, Big Lon. Yeah, they're just trying to make
we're
trouble.
we're
They're just
patriots, and this is what I do, and I'm not.
and they're
gonna,
not
and I'm
patriots.
not going to stop because you make those kind of comments.
No.
It's not going to happen.
Right.
I stay strong about it. So, in that event, we should sing our song.
Yes, let's sing our song. It's a great idea.
And
All right.
out of here.
And a 1 and a 2. If tomorrow all the things were gone, I worked for all my life. And if I had to start again with just my children in my life, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today. 'Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand to say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. I think we get better at that song every time we sing it together.
I know.
It's awesome.
We do.
I love that song. I know, Shannon, always trying not to cry on Memorial Day.
Fight.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So thank you. And those of you who have no respect for this country, we see you. We see who you are. You're telling us. And we know what kind of people you are. So you just keep on with your bad self because
You keep it to yourself.
keep it to yourself. Exactly.
And yeah. So, but anyway, guys, have a great Memorial Day.
Yes, have a wonderful rest of your day. And if your weather's not too bad, maybe you can attend a nice picnic or a parade or do something with your family. And thank you so much to all of the
Thank you.
families who gave that ultimate sacrifice, because it's, this is one thing for the person themselves, but the families are the ones that really suffer, because the people who died are they're with Jesus, and that's not a bad place to be.
And let's be thankful for President Trump for all he's done.
Oh my gosh, very thankful for President Trump for all that he's done, and those of you who have decided now to go against your country and to be angry and to not trust what President Trump is doing. I don't know what to say to you, but
I don't know
I
what to
have
say
faith.
either, but
I have faith.
and he's one man.
Um,
If everybody stood behind him in the whole country,
Yeah.
It would be an amazing
Imagine what
place.
we could do if we were united instead of divided. Imagine what this country would look like if everybody got behind President Trump and said, get rid of the people who want to ruin the whole
Mhm.
world. Keep doing what you're doing because it's wonderful. And I know that the people in Iran and the people in Cuba are begging President Trump to help them out.
It's more energy you're wasting than to be positive.
It's
I'd
true.
rather just be positive and
Well, if you're positive, you know, you can have positive things come to you.
you.
Even you can even turn a bad situation into a good situation with positivity. But when you're negative and you show the whole world how negative you are, that's what you're going to get back. So think about it before you spout off nasty words on someone's show like mine or hers. You're showing us all who you are. Doesn't
Yes.
say anything about us. So
Right.
all right, with that, we're going to say ciao for now. Have a wonderful rest of your Memorial Day. Thank you for spending this time with us, and we'll see
And
you.
I will be back. I will be back
He'll be back.
July 7th with Jill.
Yeah, we'll be back. Exactly. So we're looking forward to in a month from now.
We're going to go to the First American Warehouse
We have a lot of
in
plans.
Rhode Island.
Because
And
4th of July this year is just going to be so amazing. The 250th birthday of
Mhm.
our country. I'm going to spend the 3rd of July over in Pittsburgh and Saxonburg. There's so many great events
Mhm.
there. They're going to honor the inventor of the Brooklyn Bridge, the Roebling
That would be
family.
amazing.
That's going to be so great. So we've got a lot of events going on
And we
this
might even
summer.
do a flag wave. Might
Wha-
even.
Oh, I think that's going to be something we're going to have to check out. So again, if you want to support the Beach Report, please go over to jillbooks.com and consider buying, especially my book about 9/11. And my other book, wait, I'll show it to you. I don't
Yeah.
think I talked about it. So book is about my adoption. It's called Do You Think About Me on My Birthday?
Right.
And it's a fun book. It's a big book, but it's a lot of fun to read. It'll make you feel like you're on a trip in the 80s.
Mhm. And go to Jill
JillBooks.com because Jill
that.
writes books.
And she's also going to write my book.
And I'm going to be, well, I'm not going to write your book. You're going to write
I'm
your
gonna write
book.
my book,
And
but
I'm
she's
going to
gonna
publish it. I'll edit
So-
and publish it because that's what
That
I
will
do.
be
I
nice.
am also a boutique publisher. So if you have a book in you and you would like me to publish it, let's talk.
She inspired me to do it.
This is what I do. All right, you guys.
All right.
We're going to say ciao for now. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.
Later.
Later.
Later.